Welcome to this special supplementary video that was filmed with DJ Rob Mulliner while he was giving us a fabulous tour of his pandemic lockdown setup. In this video, Rob chats about his DJ life. Let's not hesitate, let's jump straight in. So what got you into DJing?
My God, to be honest, I think it was the school bus. We used to put tapes on the school bus because it was an old coach which used to turn up, and literally I started off with two turntables, neither of them had pitch control, and I had a tape to tape deck, which of course if you then try to overlay a track onto a tape and then retape and retape and retape, by the time it hit the school bus the quality was shocking. And then I just sort of kept doing it, got into it and managed to get an old deck with a pitch control on it, just started mixing some stuff, and then when I could afford it, got my first set of Technics SL1200s from a little hi-fi shop, and in the middle of it was still a little realistic mixer from Tandy.
I remember the realistic mixers from Tandy. My first mixer was a realistic mixer from Tandy, a whole 2-channel one.
That's it, and I still have to use my left ear for queuing because of you had to put a switch and it put the queuing in your left ear,
yeah. And
I still have to do that now. Whereas you can see DJs with the headphones on fully, I still have to work the same as that realistic mixer. And then of course it went on from there, and we've done clubs all over the place, bars. Then we did the big 90s nights out where we had D-Ream and we had Entrance and
Rosala.
That
was a good night, that was.
Live in Joy.
Yeah.
So worked with all of those.
So there were some amazing nights actually in the latter years. But early on, Rob, you were through the 90s. You were DJing most nights.
Oh yeah, I think at one stage I was DJing 7 gigs in about 4 or 5 nights.
Yeah.
So I'd be going from venue to venue. And to be honest,
so you do the pub earlier on, and then you end up in a club later.
Bars to clubs all the time, and that was back when they closed at 2 o'clock in the morning. So you'd be starting.
And you had to carry your records.
Oh yes. Yeah. That was shocking. Trying to carry 2 massive boxes of records between venues. And of course, it's Friday, Saturday nights. You wanted to have a drink if they were local, so you'd be sort of wobbling down the street with massive, and you'd have bruises running along your thighs. But no, it's great.
See, I remember very much you coming out of clubs when you finished your set with your big bags of CDs. Which you used to have to flip through. I remember those.
It actually made it a lot lighter, but then so glad that era moved on. And to be honest, that was one of the hardest transitions to do, was from vinyl to the first ever.
We don't realise a lot of you don't realise how easy it is now that you've got your USB stick or you just take your laptop along, because it's got wow.
Yeah, and then of course your CDs would actually physically wear out.
Yeah.
If you'd use the same track, because obviously the laser burn on them would depend on the quality of the disc. So you'd come in one night, you'd be playing it, and it'd just start breaking down. Now, because
that was contrary to what was originally said. Because I remember with the hype when the compact disc was released, that these will never wear out. Philips had put like 100-year guarantee on their own ones, and it's like, and then suddenly they all started wearing out.
but of course, when something digital goes wrong, it goes really wrong. Whereas a piece of vinyl, if you've got a little nick or a scratch in it and it jumps, everyone accepts it. It's there and it's gone.
Carry on then.
But with anything, you might even get a corrupt file on your digital media now.
Well, I remember we about 4 years ago, me and Rob DJ'd at a private event, and you had a USB failure.
Yeah.
And had to go to the reserve USB. I've never experienced that in an event before.
Yeah, no, it just happened. But luckily, you had your stuff with you.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't have a backup.
No. Right. So, Rob, thank you very much for having us along the channel here.
No,
having a look at what I consider to be probably the world's best setup for live stream for lockdown. And I will put a link in the description below to Rob's channels and the stuff he's mentioned. So if you want to go and check any of that out, please do. Don't forget to pop along, subscribe to his channel. And then hopefully we'll see you all soon in the next video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. A massive thank you to Rob for filming these with me for the channel. I am hoping to do a few more like this and maybe do them on certain specific DJ subjects. If that's something you would like to see, then please let me know in the comments section, as we are really thinking about doing that over these next few coming weeks. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to the channel, and also Rob's channel. The link to Rob's channel is coming up there now, so you can click on that. It will also be on the end in a second, so please do pop over, subscribe to his if you haven't already. Until the next video, JP out.
That's good. Hello people. Who are? I'm DJ Rob Mulliner.
Where are you from?
I'm from Shropshire.
Okay.